Hello, my name is Richard Hallman III. Today I'll be talking to you guys about some of the turns I took over the years to help get me where I'm at and finalizing my major in social science. Starting off with the intro to social science inquiry, SS 3375. In this class, we did a lot of research and research not in the sense of going in depth because it was an intro class, but in the way we did the research was around the society, what was going on around us. So we also conducted surveys, and the surveys basically were how we felt in any term. And the survey that I did was school populations in a certain area. I thought it was pretty cool because you learn how to manage in what ways to direct certain questions to get a certain answer. Next, I took stats application of social science inquiry. This class to me was very difficult, very difficult. It talked about a lot of measuring, classifying, coding, computing, analyzing, and summarizing systematically required numerical information. Um, the next class I took was spatial application in SS inquiry. This class to me was amazing. In this class, we did maps, populations, and many other things. This class got more in depth on how to make a map. It took the survey part of the aspect that we did in the intro class, and it brought it to real life. It brought it to be able to visualize it. As you can see at the bottom right, you see how it says minority percent, and it shows you the color based off of it. And in this class, we learned each way to manage each what we wanted to angle and what we wanted to do. So, for instance, we had a project that we had to do, and my project was for Houston poverty. So I did Houston, Texas, but I took out Houston part out of Texas and pasted onto a white screen, and then I used GIS and to get into the population in the poverty. Next, this is my favorite class, sociological theory. In this class, I learned a lot about these men above. Throughout the whole course of social science, I learned a lot about these men above. Um, Starting off with Karl Marx, I'll give you a few about his background. Karl Marx was a German philosopher, economist, historian, sociologist, political theorist, a journalist, and socialist. He was a revolutionary. He was born in Trier. Hopefully, I pronounced it right. Trier, Germany. Marx studied law and philosophy at Humboldt University. Um, Karl Marx was an amazing man, and he talked about capitalism, socialism, and then communism. Um, Karl Marx he also quoted the term "the rich get rich and the poor stay poor," and I think that is very important because I feel like the rich do get rich and the poor stay poor, but I also feel like they need each other. They intertwine. Without the poor, the rich can't be rich. Without the rich, the poor cannot be poor. I feel like it's up to you as an individual aspect to choose on which end of the boat you'll be based off of what you do with your life. Next, I want to talk about Emil Durkheim. Emil Durkheim, he's a very intelligent man. He loved suicide. He loved religion. That's Emil Durkheim. He loved suicide and he loved religion. That's really the main focus that he wanted to study on. He also coined the concept of the division of labor. He focused on the shift of societies from a simple society to one that is more complex. He had argued that the traditional societies were made up of homogeneous people that were more or less the same in terms of values, religious beliefs, and background. Um, And senior seminar, this is a class that I really enjoyed. Just starting off, I want to start off with the interviews. I thought that was pretty cool, just because you know me myself, I'm an athlete. You know, I never really had a job, so my first time interviewing with somebody that I really haven't seen was pretty cool. The questions were pretty cool. It's very in depth. It made me use my mind and actually pour out how I felt about what I wanted to do. It showed the love that I had for what I wanted to do. And then also the resume. The resume I've done in high school, but it wasn't that in depth. I think this is a very good job. Being said that this is the last class until you actually get in the real world. You know, the resumes are very important because that's what you take with you to get a job. Um, Last but not least, I thought this was amazing. I thought this was an amazing work thing that we had to do. The mission statement. I think that is amazing because it makes you think about yourself. It makes you think about what do you want out of life. And over this course of class, that's all I've been thinking about. What do I want out of life? How can I be the best man that I could be in order to provide for my family and myself? Coming to conclusion, I would like to say thank you all for helping me learn and helping me get to where I am at. I've learned so much over the course, so much over the courses. Excuse me. Um, my favorite class was it was sociology of the religion, and it made you brainstorm so much. It made you get out your comfort zone and think. And with a lot of these classes, a lot of these sociology classes, that's what it made you do. It made you get out of your comfort zone and think as a whole, not just one by yourself in one individual aspect. I think that's very cool. My minor is in sociology. That's why I've got so many sociology classes. Um, Other than that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. God bless.